My child, do not quit now. Do not make a final decision while your heart is shaking. Do not walk away while your mind is clouded. Do not let anger, panic, confusion, or exhaustion speak louder than my voice. I know it feels worse right now. I know the pressure has increased. I know your thoughts feel scattered. I know you have been asking, what is right? What is wrong? Am I still on the right path? Did I miss your voice? Am I supposed to keep waiting, or am I supposed to move? I see the panic rising in you. I see the frustration. I see the anger you do not want to admit. I see how easily you have been irritated, how quickly your peace disappears, how close you feel to saying something, doing something, or choosing something just to escape the weight. But listen to me carefully. The confusion is not your guide. The panic is not my voice. The enemy is trying to make the final attack feel like the final answer. He wants you to believe that because everything feels worse, I must have left you. He wants you to react from fear, speak from anger, and abandon what I have been strengthening in you through this waiting. But I am here. I have not left you in the confusion. I have not forgotten your prayers. I have not brought you this far to let the enemy steal your peace at the edge of dawn. Be still. Stay with me. Before you quit, listen. Before you react, breathe. Before you decide, let me steady your heart. My child, this message is not reaching you by accident. You have been waiting for something to change, but instead of feeling stronger, you have felt more confused. Instead of feeling clear, you have felt pulled in different directions. Instead of feeling peace, you have felt pressure rising inside you like a storm you cannot fully control. You have prayed, but your mind still races. You have tried to be patient, but your emotions keep breaking through. You have tried to stay calm, but small things have been irritating you more than they should. A word, a delay, a message, a silence, a memory, a disappointment. Things that once felt manageable now feel heavy. You do not want to be angry, but anger comes quickly. You do not want to be harsh, but your words sometimes come out sharper than your heart intended. You do not want to panic, but your thoughts keep running ahead of my peace. I see that. I see the way waiting has worn on you. I see the way uncertainty has made you tired. I see the way the enemy has been pressing on your mind, trying to make everything look unclear. He wants you to question what I have already spoken. He wants you to doubt every step. He wants you to feel lost, unstable, irritated, and afraid. He wants you so overwhelmed that you cannot tell the difference between my gentle warning and his violent confusion. But my child, I am not the author of panic. I do not lead you by throwing your heart into chaos. I do not guide you by making your mind spin until you cannot breathe. I do not correct you by crushing you with fear. When I lead, even when I challenge you, my voice carries truth. My voice may convict, but it does not destroy. My voice may redirect, but it does not throw you into hopelessness. My voice may ask you to wait longer, or move carefully, or release something, but it will always draw you closer to me, not farther away. This is why you must pause. You cannot let panic choose your next step. You cannot let anger write your next word. You cannot let exhaustion decide your future. You cannot let the enemy use one dark moment to make you abandon what I have been building in secret. My child, I know you are tired. I know you are frustrated. I know you want answers. I know part of you is saying, Lord, I cannot keep doing this. But I am closer than the confusion. I am steadier than the storm. I am stronger than the enemy's noise. If this message is touching the place in you that feels anxious, irritated, and unsure, write this short prayer in the comments. Calm my heart. Let it be your surrender. Let it be your breath. Let it be the moment you stop letting panic lead you. My child, I will calm what fear has stirred. I will quiet what the enemy has shaken, and I will help you hear me again. My child, this is what has been happening inside you. You are standing between faith and exhaustion. One part of you still wants to trust me. Another part of you is tired of waiting. One part of you wants to pray again. Another part of you wonders if prayer has changed anything at all. One part of you wants to stay steady. Another part of you feels ready to run, speak, react, quit, move, or decide just to stop feeling trapped. I see that battle. You are not only tired because time has passed. You are tired because your heart has been carrying unanswered questions for too long. You have been trying to remain faithful while confusion keeps pressing against your mind. You have been trying to keep your peace while the enemy keeps stirring panic inside you. And lately, it has become harder to tell what is what. You wonder, is this wisdom or is this fear? You wonder, is this patience or am I just stuck? You wonder, is this a warning from God or is this anxiety trying to control me? You wonder, should I wait? Should I move? Should I speak? Should I be silent? Should I let go? Should I keep believing? My child, I know how heavy it feels when even the simple things become unclear. That is one of the enemy's strategies. He does not always attack you by taking everything at once. Sometimes he attacks by clouding everything. He makes the right path look uncertain. He makes the wrong path look urgent. He makes fear sound like protection. He makes anger sound like strength. He makes panic sound like a warning. He makes giving up sound like relief. But I am teaching you to discern. Confusion is not the same as conviction. Panic is not the same as courage. Exhaustion is not the same as truth. Exhaustion is not the same as truth. And my voice will not sound like the chaos that is trying to pull you apart. I know you have been more irritable than before. I know you have been quicker to anger, quicker to withdraw, quicker to answer sharply, quicker to feel offended, quicker to assume the worst. You do not like this version of yourself. You wonder where your softness went. You wonder why small things can suddenly feel unbearable. You wonder why your patience feels so thin. But I want you to understand something with tenderness. Your anger is not the deepest thing in you. Your panic is not the deepest thing in you. Your frustration is not the deepest thing in you. Beneath the anger, there is fear. Beneath the irritation, there is exhaustion. Beneath the panic, there is a heart that is afraid of being disappointed again. Beneath the sharp words, there is a soul that has been stretched too long without rest. And I see the deeper place. I am not only looking at the reaction, I am looking at the wound beneath it. I am not only hearing the frustration, I am hearing the prayer underneath it. I am not only seeing the moment you snapped, I am seeing the long season that wore you down before that moment came. That does not mean every reaction is right. It does not mean every word spoken in anger should be excused. It does not mean panic should be allowed to lead you. It means I am not here to condemn you. I am here to steady you before the enemy uses your weariness to push you farther than you ever meant to go. Because this is the danger of this season. When the heart is tired, it can mistake escape for direction. When the mind is overwhelmed, it can mistake urgency for wisdom. When the soul is frustrated, it can mistake anger for clarity. When the waiting feels too long, it can mistake giving up for peace. But my child, giving up from exhaustion is not the same as surrendering to me. Speaking from anger is not the same as speaking truth. Moving from panic is not the same as walking by faith. And I do not want you to build your next step on a storm inside you. Come back to me, before you answer, before you decide, before you leave, before you return, before you accuse, before you shut down. Before you let one moment of fear undo what I have been forming in you through a long season of waiting. You have asked me for direction, and I will give it. But first, I must quiet the noise around your heart. I must separate my voice from the voice of fear. I must show you what is truly my warning and what is only the enemy's confusion. I must help you recognize what is wisdom and what is panic wearing the mask of urgency. This is why you cannot rush. The enemy wants speed because speed helps you react. I invite you to stillness because stillness helps you hear. The enemy wants pressure because pressure makes you desperate. I give peace because peace makes you discerning. The enemy wants you to decide while your heart is burning. I want you to breathe until your heart can recognize my voice again. If this word is touching the part of you that needs clarity, write this short prayer in the comments. Show me clearly. Let it be your cry for direction. Let it be your surrender of panic. Let it be the moment you stop asking confusion to lead you. My child, I will show you clearly. Not always all at once. Not always in the way your fear demands. But I will guide you with peace. I will steady your heart. I will calm your anger before it becomes destruction. I will quiet your panic before it becomes a decision. And I will lead you through this without letting the enemy use your exhaustion to make you lose your way. My child, there is a deeper pain beneath the confusion. You have been trying to hide it because you do not know how to explain it without sounding weak, angry, impatient, or ungrateful. You have told yourself, I should be stronger by now. I should have more faith by now. I should not be this irritated. I should not be this anxious. I should not be this close to breaking. But I see what is really happening. You are not only tired of waiting, you are tired of trying to understand why the waiting has hurt this much. You are tired of praying and still waking up with the same questions. You are tired of hoping and still facing the same silence. You are tired of trying to stay calm while something inside you feels like it is shaking. You are tired of being told to trust while your heart is asking, how much longer, Lord? And because you have carried this for so long, the pain has begun to come out in ways that surprise you. You snap when you meant to stay quiet. You withdraw when you wanted to be loving. You become irritated over small things because your heart is already full of heavy things. You feel anger rise, then guilt follows quickly behind it. You ask yourself, why am I acting like this? Why am I so tense? Why does everything feel like too much? Why do I feel so far from peace? My child, I am not blind to that. I see the anger, but I also see the fear under the anger. I see the frustration, but I also see the exhaustion under the frustration. I see the panic, but I also see the deep ache of a heart that is afraid to hope again and afraid to stop hoping. You are caught in a painful place. If you keep believing, you fear being disappointed again. If you stop believing, you fear losing the part of you that still trusts me. If you wait, you fear wasting more time. If you move, you fear stepping outside my will. If you stay silent, you fear being crushed. If you speak, you fear saying the wrong thing. This is why the enemy has pressed so hard against your mind. He wants you trapped in a circle of fear. He wants every option to feel dangerous. He wants every thought to become a question. He wants every question to become a burden. He wants you so overwhelmed that you cannot recognize my peace when I place it before you. He wants you to make a decision just to escape the pressure. He wants you to speak just to release the anger. He wants you to quit just to stop the waiting. He wants you to run just to feel in control. But my child, I am calling you deeper than reaction. I am calling you into healing. Because the hidden pain is not only that you have waited. The hidden pain is that you have begun to wonder if I have been silent because I am displeased with you. You have wondered if you missed something. You have wondered if you prayed wrong. You have wondered if your anger pushed me away. You have wondered if your doubt disqualified you from what I promised. Listen to me carefully. Your weakness has not made me leave. Your tears have not offended me. Your questions have not frightened me. Your anger has not surprised me. Your confusion has not disqualified you. I know you are dust. I know your heart. I know the long road behind your reaction. I know the pressure that built before the moment you lost your temper. I know the pain that came before the words you regret. I know the disappointment that made your prayers feel harder to speak. I am not here to crush you for being human. I am here to steady you before the enemy turns your humanity into shame. He wants you ashamed of your emotions so you will hide from me. He wants you to think that because you feel angry, you cannot come close. He wants you to think that because you feel confused, you cannot hear me. He wants you to think that because you feel weak, you have already failed. But I am telling you the truth. Bring me the anger before it becomes destruction. Bring me the panic before it becomes a decision. Bring me the confusion before it becomes a false direction. Bring me the frustration before it becomes bitterness. Bring me the fear before it becomes surrender to the enemy's lie. Do not clean yourself up before you come. Come while your heart is shaking. Come while your thoughts are scattered. Come while your prayers sound unfinished. Come while you do not know what to say. I am not asking for perfect words. I am asking for your heart. My child, you have been afraid to admit how angry you are because part of you thinks anger makes you unfaithful. But sometimes anger is the sound of a heart that has been waiting in pain without knowing where to place the pain. Sometimes irritation is the surface of grief. Sometimes panic is what happens when a soul has been carrying too many unanswered questions for too long. I will not let anger lead you, but I will meet you inside the place where anger is hiding a wound. You do not need to pretend you are peaceful when you are not. You need to let me become your peace. You do not need to pretend you are clear when you are not. You need to let me become your clarity. You do not need to pretend you are strong when you are not. You need to let me become your strength. The enemy is attacking your direction because he knows confusion can make you abandon what patience was preparing. He is attacking your emotions because he knows one angry moment can damage what I have been healing. He is attacking your peace because he knows a restless heart is easier to mislead. But I am stronger. I can enter the storm in your mind and speak stillness. I can enter the fire in your chest and bring restraint. I can enter the fog in your thoughts and bring light. I can enter the weariness in your spirit and breathe life where you feel empty. But you must stop hiding the deeper pain from me. Tell me where you are afraid. Tell me where you are angry. Tell me where you feel lost. Tell me where you no longer know what is right or wrong. Tell me where you feel like you are about to make a choice just because waiting hurts too much. Tell me the truth, not because I do not know it, but because honesty opens the door for healing. There is a part of you that feels embarrassed by how close you are to breaking. But my child, I am not embarrassed by you. I am not disappointed that you need me. I am not angry that the waiting has exposed places in you that still need healing. This season has revealed more than your desire for an answer. It has revealed your need for steadiness. It has revealed your need for rest. It has revealed your need for my voice above every other voice. It has revealed the places where fear still speaks loudly, where control still feels safer than trust, where frustration still tries to protect you from disappointment. And I am not revealing these things to shame you. I am revealing them to heal you. Because I do not only want to bring you out of waiting, I want to bring you out whole. I do not only want to give you an answer. I want to restore the heart that has been worn down while waiting. I do not only want to move your circumstances, I want to steady the person inside the circumstances. So stay here with me. Do not run from the pain. Do not numb the panic. Do not excuse the anger. Do not let shame silence your prayer. Let me touch the hidden wound beneath every reaction. Let me touch the fear behind the confusion. Let me touch the grief behind the irritation. Let me touch the exhaustion behind the anger. Let me touch the part of you that feels lost and still longs to be led. My child, I have not abandoned you in the waiting, and I will not abandon you in the storm that came before the dawn. My child, now let me help you see this pain differently. The confusion you feel is not proof that I have stopped leading you. The panic rising in your chest is not proof that you are beyond my reach. The anger you have been fighting is not proof that you are a lost cause. The fact that you feel shaken does not mean I have let you go. It means you need to come closer. Not later. Not after you feel calm. Not after you figure everything out. Now. Come closer now. Because the enemy wants you to believe that confusion is the final answer. He wants you to believe that if you feel lost, then you must be lost. He wants you to believe that if you feel angry, then you are no longer faithful. He wants you to believe that if the waiting has become painful, then every prayer you prayed was wasted. But I am telling you the truth. Confusion is not your identity. Panic is not your direction. Anger is not your master. Exhaustion is not your future. and delay is not the same as denial. You have been tempted to believe that because things feel worse, something must have gone wrong. But my child, pressure does not always mean defeat. Sometimes pressure reveals what still needs to be healed. Sometimes pressure exposes what has been hidden beneath the surface. Sometimes pressure shows you where fear has been speaking louder than faith. Sometimes pressure reveals the places in your heart where you have been trying to control what I am asking you to trust. I am not using this to break you. I am using this to bring what is hidden into my light. The enemy attacks with chaos because he wants you to move without me. He wants you to make decisions from panic. He wants you to speak from pain. He wants you to leave from frustration. He wants you to return from fear. He wants you to take one moment of emotional fire and build a future on it. But I do not lead you that way. I may convict you, but I will not destroy you. I may correct you, but I will not crush you. I may redirect you, but I will not throw you into hopelessness. I may ask you to wait, but I will not abandon you in the waiting. I may ask you to move, but I will not drive you with panic. My voice may be firm, but it will not be frantic. My voice may challenge you, but it will not shame you. My voice may call you forward, but it will not make you feel that you must act immediately or lose everything. That urgent terror is not my voice. That pressure that says, decide now or everything is over, is not my peace. That rage that says, say it now, hurt them now, quit now, prove it now, run now, is not my wisdom. My child, learn the difference. When I guide, I bring light. When the enemy pushes, he brings fog. When I warn, I bring conviction. When the enemy accuses, he brings shame. When I call you to move, I bring peace with the step. When the enemy rushes you, he brings desperation. When I ask you to wait, I give strength to remain. When the enemy traps you in delay, he fills you with resentment. This is why you must not judge the whole season by the storm of this moment. You are tired, and tired hearts can misread the road. You are frustrated, and frustrated minds can mistake escape for wisdom. You are overwhelmed, and overwhelmed souls can call any open door relief, even if it is not where I am leading. So let me slow you down. Let me quiet the fire. Let me separate truth from fear. Let me separate guidance from pressure. Let me separate my voice from every voice that has been shouting inside you. You do not need to have all the answers today. You need my presence. You do not need to solve the entire future today. You need the next step with me. You do not need to prove that you are strong. You need to let me strengthen what waiting has worn down. My child, the waiting has not been meaningless. Even when you felt still, I was working beneath the surface. Even when you saw no movement, I was forming endurance. Even when your prayers felt unanswered, I was listening. Even when your heart trembled, I was close. Even when the enemy said, nothing is happening, I was protecting, preparing, correcting, strengthening, and teaching you to hear me beyond what you can see. But now, I need you to guard your heart from making a permanent decision in a temporary storm. Do not let one day of panic undo a long season of prayer. Do not let one burst of anger damage what I have been healing. Do not let one wave of confusion make you abandon the path before I give you clarity. Do not let exhaustion convince you that surrender means quitting. There is a difference between giving up and giving it to me. Giving up says, I am done because I cannot take this anymore. Surrender says, Lord, I am tired, but I trust you to lead me. Giving up walks away from me. Surrender falls into my hands. Giving up follows the loudest emotion. Surrender waits for my peace. And my child, I am calling you to surrender, not collapse. I am calling you to stillness, not numbness. I am calling you to clarity, not control. I am calling you to trust, not panic. If this word is helping you separate my voice from the confusion, write this prayer in the comments. Guide my steps. Let it be your request. Let it be your surrender. Let it be the moment you stop letting panic choose the road. I will guide your steps. I will guide you when your mind feels foggy. I will guide you when anger rises. I will guide you when the enemy whispers that you are lost. I will guide you when waiting feels heavier than you can carry. I will not always show you the whole path at once, but I will give you enough light for the next faithful step. And that is how you will come through this storm, not by reacting faster, not by forcing an answer, not by running from the pressure, but by staying close enough to hear me when I say, "This is the way. Walk here. Wait here. Release this. Hold steady. Breathe. I am still with you." My child, the dawn has not disappeared just because the night became loud. The promise has not died just because the pressure increased. Your direction is not lost just because your feelings are shaking. I am still God over the storm. I am still shepherd over your steps, and I am still leading you toward the light you cannot yet see clearly. My child, I know you want direction. I know you want the fog to lift now. I know you want the pressure to stop now. I know you want the answer to come clearly, loudly, and immediately, so you no longer have to live between questions. But I want you to trust me with the way I lead. I do not always give the whole road at once. Sometimes I give the next step. Sometimes I give peace before I give details. Sometimes I calm your heart before I explain the season. Sometimes I ask you to wait, not because I am delaying love, but because I am protecting you from moving while fear is louder than faith. My child, I will guide you. I will not leave you trapped in confusion. I will not let the enemy own your thoughts. I will not let panic become your shepherd. I will not let anger become the voice that builds your future. But you must come close enough to hear me. When your thoughts begin to race, pause. When anger rises, pause. When irritation pushes you to speak sharply, pause. When fear tells you to decide quickly, pause. When the enemy says, "You are lost, nothing is clear, God is not speaking," pause and come back to me. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is how you return to my voice. You have been trying to solve everything while your heart is shaking. But a shaking heart does not need more pressure. It needs my presence. It needs truth. It needs breath. It needs the quiet place where fear cannot shout over me. So let me teach you how to move through this season. Do not make decisions in panic. Do not speak final words in anger. Do not walk away just because waiting hurts. Do not run back just because fear makes the past look safer. Do not call every delay rejection. Do not call every closed door punishment. Do not call every difficult moment a sign that I have left. Bring each step to me. Ask me, "Lord, is this wisdom or fear?" Ask me, "Lord, is this your warning or my anxiety?" Ask me, "Lord, am I being led by peace or pushed by panic?" Ask me, "Lord, what is the next faithful step?" And then wait long enough to let my peace answer. My child, my guidance will not always satisfy your need for control, but it will always protect your soul. I may not explain everything at once, but I will not mislead you. I may not remove every pressure immediately, but I will strengthen you under it. I may not silence every outside voice today, but I will teach you to recognize mine. I will restore clarity. Not the clarity that comes from knowing every detail, but the clarity that comes from knowing I am with you. I will restore direction. Not the direction that comes from forcing an outcome, but the direction that comes from walking with me one obedient step at a time. I will restore peace. Not a fragile peace that disappears when circumstances shift, but a deeper peace that remains even while the answer is still forming. I will restore strength. Not the strength of pretending you are fine, but the strength of leaning on me when you know you are not. And I will restore your heart. The heart that has become irritable from exhaustion. The heart that has become guarded from disappointment. The heart that has become tense from too many unanswered questions. The heart that has become afraid to hope because hope has hurt before. I will touch that heart. I will steady it. I will soften it without making it weak. I will strengthen it without making it hard. I will teach it to trust again without ignoring wisdom. My child, this is how you will know the enemy is losing ground. You will not feel forced to react as quickly as before. You will not need to answer every fear. You will not need to obey every emotion. You will begin to notice the difference between a warning and worry, between conviction and condemnation, between my peace and the enemy's pressure. You will breathe before you speak. You will pray before you decide. You will wait before you run. You will listen before you assume. You will return to me before you return to panic. This is not the end of your faith. This is where your faith is being steadied. This is not the end of your direction. This is where you learn to follow me through the fog. This is not the end of your waiting. This is where you stop letting waiting turn you into someone you were never created to be. The enemy wanted this season to make you bitter. I will use it to make you discerning. The enemy wanted confusion to make you quit. I will use stillness to teach you how to hear. The enemy wanted anger to damage what you love. I will teach you restraint, wisdom, and healing. The enemy wanted panic to push you off the path. I will give you peace strong enough to keep you steady. If this message is helping you stand again, write this prayer in the comments. I will not quit. Let it be your declaration. Let it be your surrender. Let it be the moment you refuse to let confusion make your decision. My child, do not quit in the night. Do not abandon the path because the fog became thick. Do not let one storm convince you that dawn is not coming. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the pressure. I am with you in the confusion. I am with you when anger rises and you do not know what to do with it. I am with you when you feel lost and still want to be led. And I will lead you, step by step, breath by breath, prayer by prayer. I will give you enough light for the next step, enough peace for the next moment, enough strength for the next act of obedience. So hold steady, stay close. Do not let the enemy rush you into a decision I have not given you peace to make. The dawn is not far from me. The answer is not hidden from me. Your path is not lost to me. And my child, you are not lost either. Before you leave this moment, I want you to guard what I have spoken into your heart. The enemy will try again. He will try to bring back the confusion. He will try to stir your anger. He will try to make you panic before you pray. He will try to make you speak before you breathe. He will try to convince you that one hard night means there is no dawn. One unanswered question means there is no direction. One moment of weakness means you have failed. Do not believe him. Do not let panic become your prophet. Do not let anger become your counselor. Do not let exhaustion become your voice of truth. Do not let confusion push you into a step I have not given you peace to take. Come back to me. When your mind races, come back. When your heart burns with frustration, come back. When you do not know what is right or wrong, come back. When you feel close to quitting, come back. When the enemy tells you that you are too far gone, come back. Pray with me now. Lord Jesus, steady my heart. Calm the panic inside me. Quiet the anger that has been rising from my exhaustion. Clear the fog in my mind. Help me recognize your voice above every other voice. Do not let the enemy use confusion to pull me off the path. Do not let fear make my decisions. Do not let frustration control my words. Give me peace before I move. Give me wisdom before I speak. Give me patience before I react. Give me strength to wait when you ask me to wait. Courage to move when you ask me to move, and faith to trust you when I cannot see the whole road. My child, I receive that prayer, and I am with you. I am not far from your questions. I am not absent from your waiting. I am not afraid of your emotions. I am not leaving you in the fog. You are still being led. You are still being held. You are still mine. If this message touched the part of you that has felt confused, angry, panicked, or close to giving up, write this prayer in the comments. Lord, steady my heart. Let it be your declaration. Let it be your surrender. Let it be the moment you refuse to let the enemy rush you away from my peace. And if this message helped you breathe again, please like this video, share it with someone who feels lost or overwhelmed, and subscribe for more messages of faith, healing, guidance, and hope. My child, Do not quit now. The night is loud, but I am still leading you toward dawn.